every time there's a crash, Taj rings me to buy. So then, one day I thought, you know what? I said it to Fib. I said, Fib, every time this market crashes, this guy keeps ringing me to buy. There's something to this. And Fib says, I've been telling you for the last 3 years, don't sell quick. You got to keep it.
Just don't
every
sell
time
it.
it crashes, that's when you need it. 31st of December 2017.
Oh,
okay?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I set that group up 31st of December 2017. That group's got 275 people in it.
Yeah.
This is the WhatsApp one, not the Telegram one.
Yeah, that's
So
the
I've set-
substance.
Yeah, so that's the substance, yeah. So I've set the group up. And when we were in the group 2017, if I go back, it's just going to 2018, everyone's talking, we're all making money. All of us, yeah? All making money. See how everything is going on now? It's exactly like that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm very cautious at the same time. Because we need to know, listen, there's a saying, it's in the movie Heat. Never get too close
to something that you can't if the heat's coming around the corner.
Yes,
My guy,
exactly.
I love that one.
saying,
Not a lot of people have seen that, you know.
Saying, yeah?
Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. Never get too attached.
Never get too attached.
Yeah, to something you can't let go of if the heat is around the corner, boy.
We're all earning money, yeah? Now, everyone thinks that it's going through the roof and we're going to get to man numbers.
This is crypto.
It's crypto, yeah?
Okay.
So it's still called, at then times it wasn't the trading network, it was the crypto network. It became the trading network when crypto went boom, crashed. Yeah? So imagine when crypto's about to crash, I'm saying to everyone, listen, guys, we're all sitting in it, we're on a boat. It's time to jump.
Yeah, if you're in the group, you know Flum's analogies, boy.
The boat is sinking, it's time to go.
Yeah,
This is 2018, everyone off, let's go. No one wants to go. Boom, crash. Everyone's hurt, wounded. Imagine we're on a battlefield, it's a war. We're fighting, we're Spartans. We're all winning, we're fighting, we're winning, we're earning. And all of a sudden we get defeated. Yeah? We're all left wounded. All of a sudden, I lost faith in it.
Yeah.
Some of us in the group, some left, some stayed. I was so close to deleting the group. I was that close to deleting. I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm like, you all should have listened to me.
Yeah.
We all had it all.
Yeah.
And now, look, we got nothing. We got nothing but some silly little coins. You know, we got some silly little crypto coins.
Did you stay in the market through that?
We held the coins, okay?
Yeah.
But at the same time, the coins ain't nothing.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm still playing around with Bitcoin as a broker. But at the same time, I'm like, it's done now. It's done. Forget about it.
Yeah.
And the group stayed quiet.
Because crypto didn't seem like it was here to stay back then.
Didn't seem like it was here to stay.
Did it, innit?
Daps has gone his own way. I've gone my own way. Fib's basically gone his own way. We've all broke apart.
Yeah.
The group is silent for 2 years. 2 years, no one said nothing. Don't get me wrong, some people would say their little trades. I'd look at my phone, I'd go through it, I'd be like,
Yeah.
look at these people, they believe in this nonsense, it's done, yeah? 2 years comes. We're now in 2020, alright? We're in 2020. What I always used to realise was because I always used to buy coins, even though it was going down in a crash, I still would always buy a coin. So, and I'd sell coin, make a little margin, make a little profit. What I was always realising was every time I've got a friend called Taj, he's here at the moment actually, he does FX, Forex. What I realised was because at the time as well, there was this shisha place in just off Edgware Road. And at this shisha place, we would all go there. We used to call it the crypto dungeon. So there's a guy, Raf, in the group as well. And like, he's one of my good friends as well now. And we all would go there and we'd all talk trades. So that WhatsApp group is actually built from something called the Crypto Dungeon, where we'd all go have shisha downstairs in this little dungeon off Edgware Road, and we'd all talk trades. And then I'd be sitting there and I'd be like, all right, I'll set up a WhatsApp group. I'd be like, yeah, I'll invite you in. So I noticed something. This is what I noticed, yeah. Crypto built my confidence, yeah. Gave me ego, gave me balls, right? But I was never technical. I was never smart with it. I never knew nothing about it.
Talk about it.
So I never knew nothing about it. But I always knew because of all the books that I read. And there's a saying, and it's 50 Cent says it, but it's above 50 Cent. Someone else says it, and they said, "I never went to Harvard, but the people that work for me did."
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
So I realised something. I said, all right, cool. I'm not the smartest. I'm not the crypto genius. I'm not smart at crypto. I don't understand trading and all these things. But what I do know and what I am good at is I'm getting good at getting people. I know how to control the people.
Yeah.
So I used to read books on psychology.
Oh, yeah.
I used to read books on psychology because of Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, who was rapping, done a degree in psychology.
Yeah.
When he was doing his degree in psychology, I'm thinking, why is he doing a degree in psychology? I realised, I started studying Lil Wayne, I realised he was doing it because he wanted to control people. He wanted to learn how to control the mind. If he could learn how to control the mind, he could get people to listen to his music. And that's why he blew so much. A milli, you know?
Yeah.
So, and that's why Drake loved him. Drake learned from Lil Wayne because it's all about the mind. And that's why even that with the music business, I'm not in the music business, but I know how to make an artist blow because it's all about the mind control. Do you know what I'm saying? I know how to build brands.
That's how you. Yeah, I was just gonna say, literally, that is what a brand is, isn't it? The brand's got to sink in their minds and their subconscious, isn't it?
Exactly.
Successfully.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So what's then happened is I'm sitting in this crypto dungeon, listening to everyone talk about their coins, blah blah blah. Luckily, Fib's always been loyal, so he always had my back. I never needed to have my own crypto wallet, never needed to know how to trade, I never needed to know how to know anything. I knew he'd have my back. So then what I've then done is I've then gone on to creating a WhatsApp group and started inviting all these people that I was meeting into the group. From there, all of these people are doing all the trades and I'm sitting there and I'm just reading it, I'm learning. I'm like, okay, they're going into that. So we're getting there. I've created a space that's put everyone in it.
Did you get people that were doing well at it?
Of course, they were all doing well. Do you know why? Because in 2017, 2018, people were waking up and on their phones they're getting notifications. They just made 100 grand today. They just made 50 grand. They just made 80 grand. It was happening. People were getting rich and I was getting big fucking balls.
Even hearing you say this, in about 5 years there's going to be crypto films. You know, Let's Wolf of Wall Street, there's going to be crypto ones. They're going to be lit as well.
That's what I'm saying, and not just that, but we run the game. Bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's our
that's why this is our generation. This is our time.
It's our
There was a property boom in the 90s and 80s that everyone made their money from property. 100 grand property was now 350. And I used to sit around. I used to be like, man, we missed out. What's gonna be our time? What's gonna be our boom? What's gonna be for us?
Nah, 100%, bro. I can't lie. As you just said that is what I love about it as well. It's like a breath of fresh air that's ours. And it's like, it's so interesting. Like, one thing I was going to get onto, so obviously I said to you with you, like, so I love being in a group because same thing, you get the trades. As I said, my key to getting into crypto was follow few people, but quality people.
100%.
People you know are really making money. Like, fortunately, like, I'm good friends with Torre, and Torre is quite well established in crypto and trading anyway. And then I've been able to ask him about other people and he's like, yeah, he's cool. So like, got into the group now and it's sick, community's sick, everyone's just on it, boom, 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 boom. And then it's like, I'm learning different strategies. And I said to you, like, I spoke to you separate, then I was like, yeah, bro, like, what? How'd you pick? How'd you this? And you said to me, Trist, I'm just ballsy. Like, you said, I'm not the most technical with this. Yeah. I just work out who's good at this and I go in proper and I let go. Like, you go in and you detach.
Let me tell you something. 2020, coin is, we go into a pandemic.
Yeah.
Bitcoin drops again to 3,500. Okay?
Yeah.
But over the last 3 years, I kept noticing this pattern. Every time Bitcoin would drop, I'd get this phone call from my friend called Taj, and he'd say, any coin for sale? I want to buy a coin. And I'd say to him, are you mad? Coin is done. It's over. Why do you want to buy a coin? It's just crashed. What is wrong with you?
You let them crashes get to you, boy.
And then there's a saying, and it's called, when there's blood on the streets, buy. Do you know what I'm saying?
You know what? One that I love is when people are greedy, be fearful. When people are fearful, be greedy.
100%.
You have to attack, bro.
So what's happened is the market's crashing. Yeah?
So do you take profit though?
So wait.
Go.
So March 2020, we're in a pandemic. Bearing in mind, coins keeps crashing. Every time it crashes, I buy now. and I keep it, yeah? So then what happens now? We're in March 2020, coins crashed, everyone's like, it's done, it's over. Me, I get this light bulb moment. I'm like, it ain't over. Every time coin crashes, Taj rings me. Not just that, but we're in a pandemic now. We're in lockdown, can't do nothing. So I go to YouTube, I start watching just YouTube videos on Bitcoin. So now all I'm watching on YouTube is Bitcoin and Trump, Bitcoin, Trump, Bitcoin, Trump. I'm going into Google, reading articles, Bitcoin. And so even though I'm getting mentally fucked in the lockdown, I'm actually getting obsessed with Bitcoin.
Yeah, I saw that, you know. You literally showed that through your snap.
Yeah,
I saw it.
I was getting obsessed with Bitcoin. So then I'm like, wait a minute, man. This is the golden opportunity. It is time to buy. And I just said Bitcoin. And next thing you know, I keep telling everyone, buy Bitcoin. It's at $3,500. Buy Bitcoin. No one wants to buy it. $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. I'm buying. $7,000, $8,000, $9,000.
Because you said you buy at every level, right?
Buy it. Just buy it.
Every level, isn't it?
Buy it. I've got a friend in Germany. He's a billionaire.
Yeah.
And he's not in the crypto space because he's an older guy, but he's in the property space. And what he says to me is, owns buildings upon buildings, as a billionaire, certified, Google everything. He doesn't care what the price of something costs. He thinks long term. So he says to me, always buy. I can load up a voice note from this guy right now. So play it. Will say buy.
Yeah.
When I message him now,
Is that Bitcoin? Oh, like
no, he that's in property.
Okay.
He just says buy, and he's a billionaire from it.
Yeah.
So now I message him. I say buy. That's all I tend to do. But that formula, because he kept saying that in my head, it's like that's what's got to be done.
Yeah.
Just buy.
So do you do that with every coin though?
No. So I was doing it with Bitcoin. I never trusted altcoins because
Yeah,
after the crash, after we all went to war, we're in the group. We've all gone to war. After the crash, I'm like, I've gone back with I'm wounded. I'm taking my shield back. Everyone's gone back. I'm like, I'll never go into altcoins. Ever. Never go into altcoins. I don't trust that. Then what's happened? As I start realising about Bitcoin, and into 2020, I start talking about it more in the group. I'm like, guys, it's time to all come together.
Yeah.
We're back.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. This is going to be our year. We're back. Let's all get back on it. So I assembled the army. Do you know what I mean? I assembled the army. Everyone joins me. We're all back. We're sharing gems, blah, blah, blah. But these times, I'm only on Bitcoin. I only care about Bitcoin. That's it. Everyone else is doing other things. Ethereum is £87. It was at £87 to buy one Ethereum. Now, as of today, Ethereum, I think, is around £1,300. £1,295. Yeah. Ethereum is £1,300. I'm not even buying Ethereum. Ethereum goes to £170. I'm not buying it. People are messaging me, Ethereum. I'm like, fuck Ethereum. I'm running into Bitcoin. Do you know what I mean? I've got little young gunners, the Grafter boys, Marvin.
Yeah.
They've got their own clothing line called Grafter. Love them. They're my little brothers. They're asking me for advice. I'm telling them, Bitcoin. They're getting into Ethereum as well. They buy Ethereum. They're buying Ethereum when it's at like £200, £300. Now it's at £1,200. They made a killing off Ethereum. Do you know what I'm saying? And what's then happened is, as it starts to rise, it gets to about 12 grand. People are like, nah, it's done. It's too late now to buy. I'm like, oh really? I'll show you it's too late. I bought. Next thing you know, December comes, boom, 20 grand. As of today, we're touching nearly 33 grand, 34 grand a coin. Do you know what I'm saying? And I've just gone, boom. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then what's happened? One of my friends, twin from East London, he's buying coin, and just because of me like, always talking about the coin and that, he's one of them people. He's an opportunist.
Yeah.
So he's like, Flams, you keep going on about this coin. Why do you keep going about this coin? So he thinks, you know what? I'm going to start holding this coin. I'm going to actually hold the coin. He holds the coin. All of a sudden, the coin jumps up to the 20 grand. He's now made like doubled up his money. He's like, whoa, I'm onto this. This is real. This is real. He then starts learning about altcoins. Once he's learning about altcoins, he then says to me, listen, it's time to start investing in these altcoins. I'm like, I don't really like the altcoins. I just trust Bitcoin. make a little 5% margin, it's going up at like little 6%, 10% a month, whatever, it's going up.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago, he goes and invests in this Dogecoin, which Elon Musk keeps talking about. He invests in Dogecoin, he rings me, he's in the car, he's like, Flums! I'm like, yeah, he's like, bro! I've just invested in this Dogecoin, it's gone up 185%, I've just made a killing, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I'm in the car with Fib, I'm listening, I'm like, fuck!
Yeah.
What do you mean? I'm looking at it, I'm at 185%, it's too late. I can't do nothing no more, it's too late for me to get in. Silly me, how fucking stupid was I? I get back home, it's 500% up.
Oh,
I'm sitting on a four-way phone call, with my friend Twin, my other friend Isham and my friend Raf.
Yeah.
We're sitting up at 2 a.m, it's still climbing. We start till 4 a.m, it goes at 800%. After that, and the thing is as well, when I was in the car driving back with Fib when it was at 185%, and Fib, he's such a wise guy, bro, I promise you, he is the GOAT.
Is he in the group?
Yeah, he's in the group, yeah, he's the other admin, he's the GOAT when it comes to this, yeah. He said to me, he said, Flums, let me tell you something, all season has arrived. I was like, yeah? He said, yeah. He said, it's time to start buying some alts. Do you know what I mean? He already holds whatever, but he was basically trying to educate me and say, listen, it's time to get into alts. And so I said, all right, cool. 18th of January, 3 weeks ago, he gives me this drop on Coti, C-O-T-I, Coti. If you notice, anyone that follows me, they'll know that I was talking about this Coti. He told me that it's got the potential to 100x. That means if you put £10,000 into it, you'll get £1 million back. When he said that to me, bearing in mind, imagine he tested positive for corona, but I didn't care. Or he tested positive for corona the day after, but he had been in my apartment. Sat with me, telling me whilst he's got corona, this is the potential to go 100x. When I found out he had corona, I didn't care. I'm thinking, this Coti is going to 100x. He's told me, don't tell no one. But I can't, I'm a people person, I just got a big mouth. So whilst he's telling it to me, I'm like, okay, I'm messaging my friends, my close circle, I'm saying, boys, I've got the fucking key to the fucking dreamland. Coti, buy it. They're like, yeah. I said, all right, Flums, if you tell us to do it, we'll buy it. And everyone started buying Coti. I'm messaging my other friend, buy Coti. It's got the potential to 100x, yeah? I'm on my snap. Then I waited for a few days after. I said, Fib, am I allowed to let the world know that it's time and that Coti is going to be the coin? I said, yeah. He said, yeah, it's time, you can. So I was like, okay, well, who else can I tell? Because I've actually told everyone that. You know what I'm saying? So then what I've done, so then I've invested in Coti. But I've gone on my Snapchat now saying, Coti. I'm on Instagram, Coti. Telling everyone. Everyone's like, yeah, they're jumping on, they're investing in Coti because I'm telling them to. But I imagine, so sometimes I get little messages from people, like little muggy, little mouthy, little idiots, saying to me, you told us to invest in Coti, but Coti's gone down. I made Coti for 3 days, I ain't made no money. No. I'm like, who told you you're going to make 100 times X in a week? What makes you think shit's that easy? It doesn't work like that. It's a long-term project. You invest in Coti, I'm invested in Coti. I'll put my money where my mouth is. I've invested in it and I've invested heavy. How about that? Do you know what I'm saying? So I've invested in Coti, 18th of January. As of yesterday, I'm 40 grand up on Coti. Do you know what I'm saying? And everyone that listened to me and got in on the 18th of January, are all up, all laughing. I get messages every day. I'm £1,700 up, I'm £1,500 up, I'm 10 bags up, I'm 20 bags up. Thank you. So I'm like, no problem. You're welcome.
So are you cashing out in that, or are you going again?
No, because basically, I'm a long-term guy. Because I'm not trying, I've got other businesses and so on, so I'm not trying for a quick fix. I'm not trying to earn money quick. I'm saying, listen, I know where this is going, and it's going through the roof now. You've got Elon Musk, who's just put 1.5 billion into Bitcoin. You've got this Grayscale Investments, they're putting 500 million into Bitcoin. Everyone, I know it's going up. I know where it's going. So I'm like, listen, keep investing. Everyone's kept telling me when I'm buying at 3, 4, 5, 6 grand, everyone's telling me I'm mad. I'm buying at 12 grand, everyone's telling me I'm even more mad. Now it's at 34 grand. Now these same people, these people are now saying, oh, Bitcoin's gonna crash. I keep hearing it's gonna crash. I'm like, oh, please. You have missed out. You keep missing out. You either want to listen to me or don't listen to me. I've made my boxing trainer invest 10 grand into it. It's a 5 grand into Bitcoin, 5 grand into Ethereum. I said to him, I will stand on your loss. If you lose, I will stand on it. But you have to hold it for 1 month. Why? Because I wanted to help him grow his wings. I wanted to help him grow some balls. I wanted to help him get some guts so that he can invest. Do you know what I mean? So he can think like an investor, so he can change his life. He trains me 3 times a week. This was my gift to him. He invested on January the 14th. I said, you're not allowed to go nowhere with it until February the 14th. I will stand on it. If it goes down to 8 grand, if it goes down to 5 grand, 2 grand, 1 grand, whatever, I will stand on it and give you 10 grand back.
Was that as well? Yeah?
No, just Ethereum and Bitcoin.
Okay, yeah.
I only put them in Bitcoin and Ethereum because they're the safe ones. They're the ones that I know are going to go boom. They're the safe ones. So I put him in it. He put the 10 grand in it. Now, as of yesterday, he's got 12.5 grand. He's 2.5 grand profit from nothing, just from listening to me. Now he's got balls. Now he's like, I want to do this, I want to do that. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just good. It's good. I've helped him be happy. By making him happy when I'm training, he's happy. That makes me happy because I go through mad depression. So I just want to make people happy around me. So then what's then happened is one day I'm driving in my car and I just thought, you know what? I get so many people reaching out to me just for help. And
that's cool.
Is it amazing? Yeah. I get so many people reaching out to me for help. They just want to they're just asking. I get 1,000+ messages a day. Do you know what I'm saying? And my followers on Instagram, they're not great. I've got 7,000 followers on Instagram. Do you know what I'm saying?
But
my Snapchat, I get like 200,000 views.
Fucking hell.
So what now happens? Is people are like. People now are just like, they're just messaging me every day all over the world. I promise you. And it's like, I'm not trying to boast or be like I'm some celebrity or ego. Nothing like that. There's no ego with me. I don't care. Do you know what I'm saying? But anywhere I go, I'll go to Thailand. People will stop me and I'll be like, I'll follow you. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? I go here, I come here. They're like, I follow you. I'm like, this is a bit weird. Like, I'm not no celebrity. I'm not trying to be no celebrity. You go on my Instagram, I don't even have pictures of my face. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't have no cookie stuff. You don't see me, no Lamborghinis, no nothing. I don't do none of that. Do you know what I'm saying? And like, these people are just like, you know what? There's a difference between you and other people. Like, you're one of us, you're real. Like, that's why I tune into you. Like, you're for the people. Do you know what I'm saying? And so I started thinking, because I'm always down and like always feeling down sometimes and shit like that. And I just thought, you know what? I've done alright this year through the pandemic. I've done alright through this whole crypto thing. And it's time to I want to help other people do well because other people are suffering. People are suffering this pandemic. Mental health through the roof. Suicides through the roof. I just want to give something back. So what I'm going to do, I said, I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to think of a way, because I don't have time to keep responding to all of you people, but I'm going to think of a way to put us all together, and so you can just follow what I do, and I'll put other little specialists in there, and we can all come up together. Do you know what I mean? And that's how I created the Telegram group. Do you know what I mean? The Crypto Believers, and then from having the Crypto Believers, we now got nearly 4,000 people in there, done that in like a week, 4,000 members, and everyone in there is talking constantly, and everyone in there is earning money. Do you know what I'm saying? And there's a message every day saying, thank you, Flops, thank you, Flops, thank you, Flops, thank you, Flops. And all of these people have all come from my Snapchat. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's good, you've got a proper community.
And so, that's what that was for. That was my gift to the people. Do you know what I'm saying? You know?
When we, even down to when we put out that we was going to talk to you, like, as I said, we've got quite a lot of questions. And I feel like people, especially from the Grow Daily following, they can relate to you. Like the younger lot, they just want to ask you everything. They want to ask you everything. Like I even got some.
I saw your movement years ago, bro.
Yeah, I remember.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I never knew that you was behind Grow Daily.
Yeah,
I never knew it was you. And then people say, yeah, Tristan. I'm like, what? It's Tristan behind it. I was like, bro, that is a proper movement. Like, I was even looking at the stuff that you would was posting, and it's like that Grow Daily became my one-stop shop. So that I didn't have to go and keep searching around for different books and things, because it was my one-stop shop for inspiration. Do you know what I mean?
I love that, bro. I appreciate that, man. Like, as I say, it's the same kind of thing. We've got a community there. They're all of a certain mindset. They want certain things. I put out this morning, we're going to be sitting down with Flumsy. My phone didn't stop. Like, I'm going to go through, just before we wrap up, because I know we've got to be sensible time, I'm going to go through some of the questions just so some of them can feel, I don't want to just air out their questions. I've got one. So can you start with less than 5 bills, and is it worth it buying Bitcoin with less than 5 bills?
150%. 150%. My life, everything that I've done today, I started I can't remember how much I paid for the 10 Ralph Lauren polo shirts. It always changes. I think it was £230. So put it this way, I started my journey, my story, the game of Flomsy's life started with a £230 investment. That's it. Forget about, and then it's compounding. Forget about, but you were selling fake shirts and then but you went into this business, you went into that business, you went into this, you went into that. No, it doesn't matter. Forget about what the business is. Look at me as an individual. I started with £230 and I flipped that into where I am today. So therefore, you can start with £500. You can put £500 into Bitcoin and let that go up. And when Bitcoin hits 100 grand, that's going to triple. You can put it into Ethereum, and they say the potential for Ethereum is that it could go to 75,000 per coin, which means that £500 could go to 37,500. Or you can go into your Cotes, you can go into your.
What do you think about the pump and dumps?
I'm not into pumps and dumps.
Is that why you kind of fucked off Doge?
What do you think of Doge?
So I believe in Doge. The reason
I do a bit now.
The reason why I believe in Doge is because, listen, what I've realised is you can have all these technical people that are talking about all this analysis and blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I say to them? No disrespect, they're all that, yeah? They don't know a thing. And they can talk about all these charts and act like they can see candles and all of this and read all of that. And I've even tried looking at candles myself and I'm like, what the fuck is this? It doesn't matter. We're in a boom season right now, yeah? Word of mouth is the most powerful thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I got everyone to invest in Coty. I do a little bit of research. I go on YouTube, I type in Coty, I see what their plan is. I go on Google, I type in Coty, I go on Google, I type in Bitcoin, I see what's the latest articles. But I don't fucking listen to, they're going to create this mechanism and all that thing. Fuck that, that's what the group's for. Let all them technical people talk all their shit and we can piggyback off the back of them. Do you know what I'm saying? We can be the dumb people. Let the geniuses who think they're geniuses keep talking their analysis and we'll just throwing some money into it. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I believe, look, £500 you can go and flip. 100%. And not just that, not just in crypto, but in life in general. You can go and put £500, go and buy some fake Gucci slippers and start selling them. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I say it's about the individual.
Yeah.
No?
Someone else says, what in your opinion is the most underrated cryptocurrency?
Dogecoin. And the reason why I say Dogecoin is the most underrated because everyone's out there saying, it's a joke, blah, blah, blah. You've got the richest man in the world. The richest man in the world talking about Dogecoin. That, for me, is enough. Do you know what I'm saying? That is enough. So I back it. I'm not backing Doge. I'm backing the richest man in the world. And then listen to this. Obviously, people kept on dissing Dogecoin, even though Elon Musk pumped it up 800%. He's took it into the billions, and people were still criticizing it. And I just believe that because the people kept talking shit, I think just Elon just sat there and said, "All right, I'll tell you what. You keep on talking shit. You want to keep talking shit about this Dogecoin? I'll tell you. Bang! Yeah, press the button. 1.5 billion into Bitcoin. From that, boom, booms the market." Well, they say there was an article on December the 20th between him and some other advisor that said, if you want to do your investors a favour, go and put $1 billion into Bitcoin and it'll be $1 trillion favour. And Elon Musk was like, oh yeah, what can that be done? And they said, yeah, do it.
And I reckon there's no coincidence that he's pumped up Doge, pumped up crypto, and then boom, hit us with that news.
I think personally, I think he's put everyone, he kept testing Doge, kept testing it, it's going up 80% and things like that, and then he just thought, you know what, everyone keeps still talking shit. People now want to, because remember, if people lose money on Doge, they're going to blame him. He's a billionaire, he don't want to be going down the road and people are like, I lost money because of you. So then he goes, right, bang, press the button, 1.5 billion into Bitcoin. Once that goes into Bitcoin, boom, Bitcoin goes rise, and what's happened? All the altcoins have gone bang. So
are all the altcoins, in your opinion, directly correlational? Like, would you say that all of them? So if Bitcoin goes up or down, would you say the rest of them?
You know, you do notice, like, when Bitcoin smashes through the roof, everything else comes with it. Do you know what I'm saying? And when Bitcoin's crashing, you do notice everything else really comes down with it. Do you know what I mean?
Someone else said, what are safe platforms to use in UK for BTC?
Safe platforms. All right. So to store your coin, it's good to use. You can use something called a ledger. I don't really like Ledger because my brain is so fried that I just look at everything as difficult. So I just like simple
You just like
things.
simple things, innit?
You know, so this little ledger, you see there's little loads of little
I think they
letters
said
on
you
the
can get
screen.
hacked, innit?
Yeah. So I don't like ledger. I like Trezor.
Okay.
Trezor is just, it's a bit bigger, and it's more colourful. It's just easy, it's simple. So it's Trezor. You go trezor.io. You can buy it from that website. Buy a Trezor T, and you can store your coin on there.
Make sure you
However,
buy it
that is a
from the
cold
site.
wallet. Yeah, make sure you buy it from the site. No eBay or anything, because it could be altered. And then use Binance to when you want to buy all these different coins, all your altcoins.
And there's Binance Lite now as well. It's a bit easier on the brain because I found Binance
I like a lot of things easy on the brain. I've been looking at Binance Lite, but
Binance jarred me, but for me personally, to answer that question as well, crypto.com, Coinbase, I don't even work with Coinbase anymore. And Kraken is what got recommended to me. I like Kraken as well.
I like blockchain as well. Blockchain's simple. If you just want to hold Bitcoin and Ethereum, blockchain's good. Yeah. But always, once you start getting some good amounts, keep it on a cold wallet just in case so you don't get hacked. And always make sure you get your secret passphrase, which is like usually 12 words or 24 words. By keeping those words, it means if you ever lose your phone or your cold wallet or whatever,
Bloody happened. I've heard some mad stories about crypto. But
use those words and restore it anywhere in the world. So I can come be sitting in Dubai today and be like, all right, cool. You know what? I'm not going back home. Get my 12 words, bang. And that's it. You know? But I don't even know my 12 words.
the last one is, how did you learn to manage your money and how do you manage it today?
Okay, so money management is more important than making money. Okay, because I see, and especially like you see on Instagram, Snapchat, and you see all these people, they come to Dubai, they rent their cars, they might be making money today, but they go and blow it all, they just splash it, and it's nothing's long term. It's about managing your money, you know, and that's why learning how to save, always thinking about the bigger picture, always chasing the goal, thinking about what your goals are, where you want to be in life, do you know what I mean? And with that in mind, knowing that you want to feel safe and secure, do you know what I mean? And when you're thinking about security, it will prevent you from just going out and wasting your dough. Do you know what I mean? So money management is the most important thing, and that's it for me. I don't go and spend. I don't waste money. Anything that I have, I need to be able to buy it at least 5 times. And even if I can buy it 5 times, I still won't buy it. Do you know what I mean? But I need to know that I can buy it at least 5 times. Sometimes I'll be looking at houses, properties, and I'll be like, I need to know that I can buy that 5 times. You know what I'm saying?
Cool, man. Yeah, definitely got to wrap that one up because obviously I know. But listen, I'm not going to lie, we could do this for hours and hours and hours. And next time we're in Dubai, we've got to definitely catch up. But listen, if you're not in the crypto believers, you need to get their ass in there, bro.
Yeah, listen, go on Telegram.
That group's helping me, so trust me, I can vouch for it. I can stand on it. It's giving me some good plays.
We can't send I don't know how we send the link, but if you actually search Crypto Believers in Telegram, you'll find the group. And beware, there are people out there scamming people. They've made up fake accounts pretending to be me, because on Telegram I don't speak to no one, so I don't speak to no one privately. They made up fake accounts. They're messaging people, getting them to send them crypto, thinking that they're investing with me. It's not me. So just get in the group, get the gems. You know what I'm saying? You learn a lot from.
Yeah, simple. You learn it quite simple.
Yeah.
Brand Therapy Podcast, make sure you like, share and subscribe. Make sure you follow Floms if you don't already. Make sure you share this one to a friend. I'm not going to lie, I already know this one is going to go mad. I can see it already. Like, we've just spoke for like 5 hours, but there's probably about 10 different episodes. But yeah, we had to cover everything. There's crypto gems in there. There's mindset gems. There's hustle gems. Everything you need. We out!